What's going on, guys? Sir Wayne here, and today we are doing the 100 map part 4. I think it's day 10, and I am Sacagawea or Sacagawea. Yeah, I'm Sacagawea. So, finished off in Mexico. I know it's been a minute since I played. Northwest USA went inactive, and it was a weird combination because I joined up with him in British Columbia, and then immediately Northwest USA gave me control of the coalition and then went inactive, which is very weird. That's the first time. But anyway, he said he wanted to be like partners, like to be we share leadership, and then he just went inactive. It was very weird. But anywho, so in this map, we finished up Mexico. He went inactive, so I'm gonna give him British Columbia to him. Let him just have all of it. I don't care. And New England here is pooch. He's gonna take the rest of this, I presume. I don't really care for it. Probably shouldn't, but I'm a nice guy, right? If I get around to it with that little stack, I'll probably keep it. But other than that, and I'm sending this troop. We have invaded Africa, and it is a long, long journey over here. I've actually maxed out my transports to get over there as quickly as possible. So, transport ships level 3, 61 speed, and they're still taking forever to get over there. As you can see, when I click it, it still shows a day and a half, and they haven't even made it to the sea. So, over here, I finally got the bulk of my planes over here, all of them but one little attack bomber. Yeah. So, and then this is my stack of reinforcements coming. I teamed up with Cuba and his buddy here. They wanted to join me, and I was actually going to attack them and wipe them out. And then I think he messaged me, or he messaged me and was asking for part of Mexico, and then wanted to be allies. And then I was like, sure, why not? You know, uh, why not? More allies the better. So it was 7 of us instead of 5, and now it is 6 of us instead of 5. So we still have room for one guy to go inactive. So we invaded this Africa. There was a North and South coalition. Let's see if I can bring this up. We have water, and then, the other coalition just died. There was another coalition that was this guy here, and 4 or 5 others. He must have killed the coalition, but we landed on him, started wiping him out, and then I guess he made a deal with the South Coalition, and I'm assuming, and the South Coalition was like, we'll leave you alone if you just kill them or something like that, or whatever it was. We just basically, I guess because we kind of just snuck in and basically stole it, but we needed to get in, even though the other coalition fought the good fight and took the, killed most of the troops, killed most of the guys' troops and everything. We popped in and basically stole it. I mean, we still had to kill like 20, 30 divisions, but I mean, we still more or less stole it, So I get the South Coalition is probably pretty pissed off at us, and then we attacked the next day on him. But that's because I offered him to take. I was going to take part of Europe, and then he was going to take the Middle East, and then he was going to take like the lower half of Asia. We take the northern half of Asia. So, I offered him a reasonable deal, and he said no. You should, He said it in a nicer way, but he said, you should just go for Asia from the backside. And I'm like, nah, it's too far away. And he didn't realize at the time that I was about 17 hours, 18 hours from dropping in Africa at that point. My troops were around in this area, so there was no turning back at this point. So, but anyhow, so he refused, and he said that I offered basically to join with him if he wanted like to join with us, and then he said he can't. South Africa is sticking with him till the end, and I just think that 8 people might be a little too much, and he's extremely weak. I've seen spies, and I'll get another spy report on him. He's got about 66 divisions, 70 divisions. But he had 66 then, so I'm saying he probably has about 75 now, I'm assuming. Maybe 70. I've killed some troops. I don't know about Colombia, how much he's killed, but Colombia seems to be a good ally. Glad I chose him. His friend is landing south here. Hopefully, none of the enemies are seeing this, but even if they do, I don't think they could do anything about it. So few numbers. Congo has even fewer. Here's a scout report that I had seen from them earlier. They got a fighter. That's their best stack. 5 stacks there. Well, that's a pretty good stack there. 5 stacks of medium tanks there. And I think they're Axis. Yeah, that's an Axis tank. So, yeah. So, good tanks. And then this stack is severely weakened. And over in this area, somewhere in here, this guy that I'm attacking now, he's the leader. He has a stack of 13 tacks somewhere in here, but they're regular level 1, so I'm not concerned about them at all. All of my stacks, have AA in it. Not as good as I'd like, but they do have good AA. Unfortunately, I went a little bit too strong on my whole strategy, do more with less. And I've got my whole, what's it called? Recruiting stations at level 3, like everywhere essentially. All right, so I missed some places. But it's maybe because I don't have food. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll add some more. Just go ahead and add some more. That puts me at 54,000 manpower. This is how you win long game, guys. If you got a 5v1, you got to get that manpower up. So let's get this manpower up. Let's see here. So what I do is go to providences. Let's go show all providences. Let's go manpower. All right, and we wanted to just do the cores. Make sure the cores are at 3. All right, well, we got all the cores at 3 is what it's showing. That can't be. Oh, okay, here we go. I missed something. All right. I don't know. Yeah, that must have been extremely low on manpower. If those are super low, then that means these are higher up. Yeah, because I stacked it manpower. So at this point, it wouldn't be better to do cores. At this point, it would be better to do like some of these other territories. But where's Bismarck at? Okay, I can live with that, but it'd be 5. No, it wouldn't be because it's a recruiting station. There's only 3 recruiting stations. What's the manpower at on that? 150. So basically, it would be a whole lot more. Yeah, I think no matter what, it'd be a whole lot more. Let's test this out. Let's put 3 of them in there. Oops, sorry. Put 3 of them in there, and we'll check it later and see what it is, but it's probably going to be a whole lot more. Like if it's 1K a day, that's wonderful. It says 200%, right? 200%. So that would be, what, 450? 150 pieces, 450. So it should be 450, but we'll just see what happens. But anyway, we're pushing along. Here, what I'm going to do is, I don't think there's many forces here. I'm going to get a reveal all in 2 hours and 50 minutes, hopefully. So I'm just going to send my AC through here and clean this stuff up. And this is Spain. Some of the stuff that's gray, this is Spain, or that's South Africa, but this over here is Spain. So we're not going to bother with him, but we are going to push in deep. With these 2 stacks, I'm going to push in this way, try to form a border right in here, and Colombia is going to do the same. Try to grab some cities, and this AC is going to come up here and grab all these cities up north as well, as I use my stacks to really push in deep. and I think he's going to be full on retreat. I think Colombia is going to get the bulk of their troops, I think, because I'm going to be going straight across essentially. I think I'm going to turn, once I get into this area, I'm going to turn and try to go south as much possible to help them out and give them relief, and then push along with my AC across the rest and try to take everything. So, with ACs, and then I have my reinforcements coming, so that will help with that. But my goodness, he's going to take forever. He's probably going to miss the whole show, honestly. But we'll see what happens. I think that's all I have for this game. France went inactive. Oh, he's back. Ooh, he went inactive and then he just come back. Okay, well, yeah. Well, have fun with that, buddy. But I think that's all about it for this game. I think South China's supposed to attack him. Oh, my geez. Oh, my goodness. He's got some stuff on him, bro. You are in for a fight. You better get on. You better get on, Hunter. You better deal with that. He's straight up attacking it, too. What does he have? What is that? What is this? Tactical bomber? I haven't played a Pan-Asia since in an extremely long time, so naval bombers, I don't know why you have a naval bomber. You need like a rocket or strategic bomber and knock that airfield out. Yeah, you need some more stuff. Bro, I'm finding gaps. If you're watching this, bro, I'm finding gaps in your technique here, man. Because those planes are so dominant, man. They're so strong. Is that his friend? I think that's his friend. I bet it's a Navy ship, I'm sure. So, I wonder whose friend he is. Let's see here. East Asia Trade. Alright, so he's not his friend. Okay, it's his ally. Okay, cool. But, man, he's got a lot to deal with. That's a strong Air Force. That's going to be tough to deal with. If he can't catch that, wipe that out, that's going to be pretty obnoxiously to deal with. Yeah, fortunately, the attack bombers are pretty weakened. Unfortunately, he's got a lot of infantry units. Too bad this guy don't know how to patrol. If he just patrolled over that, he would kill it. Is that all he's got? That's all he's got for SP or air. What is this? Mech? Yep. Yeah, rocket artillery. Yep. See, I don't know any of these. It's the Pan Asia artwork. I don't know. But he's got this. What's he trying to do? Oh, he's trying to land over here and patrol over it. Okay, that's what he's going to do to knock it out. No, he's not knocking it out. Well, it may cover it. Okay, well, that works. See, dude probably don't have any fighters. I'm not big on fighters. I don't want to trade blows with the enemy on planes. I just don't. Especially in 100s. I just don't want to do that. Well, it looks like South China's starting to build a navy. This is my buddy, by the way, so we're not going to be fighting each other anyway. We're more or less just on the same team, so how come I can see this? Oh, my guy's near it. Don't start fucking war with him. Don't start war with him. I'm gonna have to send him a message, please. Don't start war with Asia. Send him that, because we don't need a war with Asia too. We just need to focus on Africa and take this whole continent here, and this would definitely help us out. He needs to focus on defense. You work on Northwest USA. That's huge territory that you get to take. if he wants to take Cam Chaney, that's fine. Let's see. It'd probably be over by then. He just needs to focus on Northwest USA. Take all that, and then, like, if he could take that, that'd be cool. But get in on that, but I wouldn't worry about it. Oh my geez, he's already at. Remember what I said about NPCs going trade embargo on you? See, so he's gonna be going to war with me soon. Very unfortunate for me. All right, so we are going to. I mean, I could go in and cause the war real quick, I suppose. I got 5 artillery there. I got some artillery there. To upgrade it? Sure, why not? I could just move in, but then he's going to move in everywhere, and I won't be able to control it. I need some more tax. I haven't been building tax because I ran out of resources. Yeah, let's start building some tax because we're really going to have to need to deal with him soon rather than later. That's going to be such a pain in the rear end. See here what we got here. I haven't been on in a minute, so really haven't been watching this NPC, and he's probably going to catch me by surprise. I've just been hanging out today. There's been this weather ordeal which has just completely destroyed us. I've been kind of rotating these out a little bit. Whoops, not that. Kind of AC to tank destroyer, AC tank destroyer. I've been doing a little bit more tank destroyers than anything here lately to build those up because those tend to be a little bit more harder to come by. Because there's nothing that really sustains a tank destroyer. As far as my strategy, I can make a light tank pretty easily on the home front and use the same thing as I use ACs for, essentially. So, other than the view range. So I think what I'm going to do is this is 35%. This is 40-something percent. Let's do some tanks. So we're going to make a couple light tanks. And this is going to take the place of these just put me some extra units on the board is what it's going to do. So that's going to be good. I think that's going to be about it for this game or this video, guys. Let me know what you think. What do you think I should do? But I mean, everything seems to be going like clockwork. So, war-wise, I'm third, just behind Wavering Spy. Hunter, you suck. That's South China. So he's got me by like 10. He's got me by 20 points. But that was me crossing the ocean to get to where I could get more points. So yeah, about that. I don't think anything has posted anything new that is happening. Warwick, Kentucky as well, with no casualties. It's an NPC. If you don't know how to take on NPCs, I made a video about it with Gauntlet and how to do so on high command. And I actually think I did it in my my new tutorial as well, beginner's guide. So where you can easily just smack around those NPCs. Also, with this being the end of the video, I want to let you guys know that I will be playing in the Swift Strike. You know I love the 10 speed maps. I will be playing on it. If you want to be in this map with me, whether it be against me or as an ally, feel free to reach out. Come to my Discord page and we can play against each other or play with each other, whichever you shall want to do. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream it, but it still will be fun. I love Swift Strikes. They are my absolute favorite maps. So 10 times the speed, you can wiped out just by going to sleep, So wake up next day and you ain't got nothing left. So super fun, very, very interesting. I love it. I'll at least play 2 of those. It really puts up your stats too, gives you a lot of kills. So Swift Strike. Guys, Swift Strike. Could you imagine if there was a 100 Swift Strike? Oh my good Lord, I'd have to play it. 10 times the speed of a 100.
Instead of a 22 map, you'd have 100 players, 10 times the speed. Oh, that would be so fun. Vitro, please make a map like that. Please make a map where there's 100 players, 10 times the speed. That would be so fun. Oh, it'd be nerve-wracking. You'd never sleep, but it would be so much fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much. And remember, like, comment, and subscribe.